Hey, there you are. It's been a while. It's just been raining the past few days and it's all been gray, all disgusting. Wasn't able to get out that much. Wasn't being able to skateboard and all that stuff. And I was just wondering, what kind of gear should I be using, even though if it would be raining and all gray outside? And I did remember that I do have a GoPro. And I got the Max Lens with it. And I also got another thing that'll be interesting, is the mic. I mean, how well would this do for wind? I am pretty late with all this gadgets from the GoPro, because it has been out for a while. So I wanted to test it out because we all had this crazy weather down here in Florida with all the wind and all the rain. So this can handle the rain, and this is supposed to handle the wind. And would this work with me skateboarding? We'll see. So it was pretty tricky on how to take this off. It was scary because I didn't want to break my camera, and you had to just twist it either clockwise, clockwise or counterclockwise. And for this, I just recently got this, and it's scary too because it's all plasticky. Maybe just to make it more light. And that you can really tell that it is bendable. So this is pretty fragile. And I'm just gonna hook it up to this and we'll see how it goes. I did read that I had to yank out this door out. And oh wow. I don't want to break it. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's officially detached. And just slide it in. There it is. The GoPro Media Mod is now attached with the Max Lens. Now we will see with the Max Lens with the horizon while I skateboard, even though if I turn it upside down, I'm sure it should stay level, but this would give me like a weird resolution because it's gonna crop out a lot of the frames around it, because that's how the GoPro mechanics work, because it does crop out some of the resolution just to make it steady and super hyper smooth. And we're just gonna test out this microphone with wind. Let's go test it out. Come on. Oh, and I'm sure that you're gonna tell some differences between the quality of this camera and towards the GoPro. Since the GoPro is gonna be in 4K, this is gonna be in 1080. There's gonna be a difference, so we'll see. Let's go explore. Come ride. I've attached the Media Mod mic and the Max Lens. And it's just a little bit windy too. Plus I'm riding a skateboard, so that's an additional wind. Some good sun. Like I was saying earlier, it's been raining. You know, I did notice that the footage with the GoPro Max Lens, it's much smoother. Well, I'm not talking about the leveling, but the picture itself, because everything's automatic, everything's on default. I didn't set any kind of settings to it, so the colors look all flat, which I expect it to be too, and it looks pretty good though. Oh, look at that wind. Oh, look at that wind. Yeah, you can see the wind. To be honest, it was really windy. See, I'm turning. And this part, when I'm holding the GoPro down towards pointing at the skateboard. You know, the mic is just picking up what the skateboard sounds, but it doesn't quite pick up much of my voice when it's all the way pointed down, and it's picking up the sounds from the front mic. So it didn't quite pick up as much sound for, not unless if you're like talking directly to it. Posted recently over here, and this is way lighter, way easier to bring, and is more durable. GoPros. Probably if ever you want to ride a skateboard like this, I think it would be nice to use a GoPro rather than your actual camera, because you can drop it, fall down. And on top of that, with all the wind and everything else that's going on in my surroundings, you can actually hear the leaf blowers in the background. So it picks up a lot of noise. It picks up a lot of sound? Noise. Yeah. Nice. I'm gonna turn you upside down now. I have no idea what's going on with the leveling right now, because of course, I'm just holding the camera right now. I'm just gonna have to see later in post, see what's going on. Here we are. Yeah, this is way lighter to bring. Probably I'll just use my GoPro from now on, since I already have it. I mean, I've heard from one vlogger, Maddie, that gear doesn't matter, but gear does matter. I don't know if that makes sense, but now this, what I'm using, is now everything on default. No Media Mod, no Max Lens. It's just this in 4K, 24 frames. Hyper Smooth is on. Just to give like a little comparison from both with the Media Mod and without, and with the Max Lens and without too. Now, when I look through this footage now without the Media Mod and without the Max Lens, the colors are more bright and it's too sharp. Then again, I didn't set any kind of settings towards all of this footage. I mean, they're both the same. I think the only difference is just the screen resolution between the two. Alright, here, I'm gonna flip you upside down. Stuck on a branch. And of course, as expected, without the Media Mod, it's just using the regular mic from the GoPro itself. It does sound fine, but of course having that Media Mod, it does pick up a lot more sound, even especially when you're talking directly to it. And here's my stop. Alright, that's it. Let's go home and see how it goes in post-editing. Hey, you guys are still here. I'm surprised that you guys stayed with all that awkward car dancing. But thanks for sticking around, and let's get going. So, the GoPro Media Mod. It is a cool, interesting little device. It does pick up a lot of sound. It picks up a lot of sound from the front or either the back. You can have it set for the front side or in the back side. It's just wherever you preference it to be. Sadly, you can't use both turned on for picking up sound. This does have two shoe mounts, one at the top and one at the right side, right next to the microphone. You can add the LCD that comes as a separate purchase for GoPro, and you can actually add an additional mic if ever you needed to, or if you wanted to. Over at the back, it does have the USB-C connector so that you can charge this camera directly from the mount. And it does have the audio jack in order if you need to connect that microphone, that other microphone. And it does take out some of the effect for the wind when I was riding the skateboard earlier. So it's pretty neat. So it's pretty good. The GoPro Max Lens mod. This is what surprised me with the leveling, because the GoPro did a great job with leveling up the horizon, so that just adds more of the smoothness. It's hyper smooth, what they say. But of course, having like 4K or 5K hyper smooth, having to use this lens, you'd have like a different kind of resolution towards your videos, because in the background it does pretty much crop out most of your frames. But if you're using 4K, 5K, I don't think that really matters. You can't really tell. But it does really a good job with leveling and hyper smoothing your footage. So that's pretty much it. I hope you like it. It was just a little test with the GoPro Media Mod and the Max Lens. I was just curious for myself as well, and I just wanted to share a little bit with you guys. So there you have it. And of course, as usual, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help me out big time. Like button. There will be more videos. So stick around for more. Bye.